traction. Oh my gosh, stop. Holy crap. Those tires can't do anything about that. Wow. They're just...
Once they get a little heat in them, they'll be okay.
Holy crap. My friends, and welcome to the channel, and welcome to a road trip video. This 2003 Lexus IS300 is headed on a 400-mile journey tomorrow morning early. Just getting the final prep and packing done in advance of the trip. This car's going to go to my brother. I've had the privilege of keeping it here at the house for the last several months, but it's time for it to go to its new owner, and I'll bring you along for the ride. Now, one thing that's kind of fun to point out, this is far from my first delivery or transport journey in an IS300. As a matter of fact, this is a picture from 2004, almost exactly 20 years ago. It was June of 2004 when I flew to Jacksonville, Florida to pick up a Lexus for my other brother. This was when I picked it up at the airport. It was a kind of a sketchy transaction, to be honest with you. The seller had left the key for the car on a tire in the airport and gave me instructions on where the car was parked, and I found it and headed out. So this was a photo from along the trip. I went through some cool areas on the way from Florida to Utah. This was a fuel stop. I really kind of loved this car. It was my first time driving an IS, and interesting thing was this was still the current generation at that time. So the body style ran until 2005. So these cars were still in production when my brother bought this thing. I'm sure I have a photo in here somewhere of what the mileage was, but took some state line pictures. And this car stayed in the family for a number of years. It went through some modifications and eventually was released into the wild. I don't know where it ended up. Would have to track down the VIN for that. But anyway, kind of full circle, here I am 20 years later transporting another IS300 for a family member, and I'm looking forward to the trip just as much as I did back in 2004. Here's my first fuel stop. It's only about 5:45 in the morning, but I'm in Kingman, Arizona, maybe 200 or so miles into the trip. Car's been doing awesome. I did notice that the disc changer isn't working. I prepped for this long journey by bringing some old CDs, but unfortunately I can't get the disc changer to load the disc. So no biggie, getting plenty of radio stations, fortunately. And gonna continue on to Las Vegas from here. There's the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Next stop is Utah. This is one of the more scenic stretches of road between Las Vegas and southern Utah. This is called the Virgin River Gorge, right here along Interstate 15. It was quite an expensive piece of freeway when it was originally installed. One of my favorite places ever for car videos and pictures, right here at Pioneer Park in St. George, Utah. There's a one-way loop that you can take that weaves you around some of this beautiful southwestern landscape with sandstone rock formations and all the hiking trails you could ever want. Hey everybody, we got Mom at the camera today, and completing about a 500-mile trip in the IS300, and my stepdad Todd is in front of us in the RLX. And gonna deliver the car now. So it's been a super great drive. Had a little bit of rain this morning, but things have cleared up nicely. The car, I'm pleased to report, did exceptional. So here we go. Let's get it delivered. Now I'm going to take you on a side-by-side comparison of a 1,000 horsepower IS and a 215 horsepower IS.
Great way up.
Give him a head start.
All right. Man, it must be really cold. Still looking for it.
Jeez. Holy crap.
Yeah, it's so much. So a lot of boost right now.
Oh, wow.
Forgot about that.
How do you configure that? You got to get into
On the
your laptop? Oh.
Yeah. I forgot I had set it up for the.
Does elevation play into it? I mean, this is Phoenix is 1,000 feet, if
Little
that.
bit, yeah. This is like 4,500, I think. Yeah, it's too much.
Wow.
This is twice as heavy as that big racing clutch.
All right, now we're wow.
What do these do? I don't know what these do.
These are.
What
this is
is
what you
this?
call climate control.
Oh, okay.
So I did have issues with the disc changer. I don't know. I googled it. Other people said take the head unit out, and it may even have discs stuck in it. I don't know. Nobody has discs anymore anyway. And then other than that, did okay for 500 miles today. Where are the beans?
I'm scared. Gonna have to gun it
Oh,
first.
geez.
This one.
That's all she's got. It's so quiet too. Wow. There you
60
go.
miles an
There's
hour.
contrast.
All right.
guys remember this car? This is the Canadian TSX that my brother bought. There you go. Still rolling. Going to dinner with Mom. Here goes Mom.